You wake the natives. How am I supposed to be fraternizing with the staff?
Yep, you're breaking some rules. I don't think she's mad at it either. Welcome back, y'all, and if you're new to this channel, my name is Jimmy. I hope you all are doing well and watching a lot of cool movies. The reason I started doing these reaction videos was because for a while there, I was keeping myself pretty busy with no time to watch any films whatsoever. So this was a way for me to force myself to actually start watching videos. And you know what happened? I found out that I was doing a little extra. Some of that busyness was legit, and others, I found out I didn't need to be that busy. I didn't have to do all of those things that I was doing. As people kept pointing out to me lately, work smarter, not harder. And it's so true, because scaling back and doing these videos had made me aware that I need to spend more time doing things that I actually enjoy doing. And as it turns out, doing these reaction videos is one of those things. So I'm very happy to be here, especially since last video, I promised we were going to go back to Crystal Lake and watch Friday the 13th Part 2. So here we are. And the reason for that was after doing Part 1, which it was a reaction video, not a first-time watch. And I couldn't get my mind off of this one, Part 2, which is one of my favorites in the franchise. So it was just beckoning me. And I listened. So I hope you enjoy the Friday the 13th franchise as well. If not, there'll be a different video next week anyway. But for those of you who are into the Friday the 13th groove, here we are. But before we go on to the film, I want to say I've got my Haunted Majestic mug, which I really, really like. And I've got my Haunted Majestic t-shirt. Now, why am I bringing up the Haunted Majestic? Well, other than being a really cool place to visit, and they also do ghost tours, because the barge is supposed to be haunted. They also do events, I think, throughout the year. October, Halloween season being the most popular and most activity happening there. They've actually had actors from the Friday the 13th franchise, and I don't know who else they had on there that's associated with Friday the 13th. But check out their website and reach out to them, ask them when they're going to do more Friday the 13th stuff. But in the meantime, we are visiting Camp Crystal Lake once again. Let's go. I still like playing in the rain too.
Jesse, again.
You get in this house right now.
Oh, Mom.
Right now.
I wonder who the voice of the mom was. She sounded like Adrienne King. That's a nice big porch. And we got Alice back.
Well, I'm Mrs. Voorhees, an old friend of the Christies. My only child, Jason.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. Betsy Palmer is just incredible. I would have loved to have seen Adrienne King and Betsy Palmer reunite for another entry in the franchise. But, you know, they never listen to the fans anyway.
I know you and Dad worry, and I appreciate that.
So apparently Adrienne King was not given a script and improvised all of this.
I just have to put my life back together, and this is the only way I know how.
Also, she had no idea her character was going to be killed off.
Look, Mom, please.
It boggles my mind why she would want to return to Crystal Lake after everything that happened. But I kind of get it too, like, can you really move on unless you face your fears? I don't know what she thought they were going to do with her character if she wasn't going to be in the film for very long. Maybe show up at the end to save everyone? That would have been cool, actually. Oh, the possibilities that could have been. I don't blame you. Showers are not a good place to be in a horror movie. Keep a weapon on you at all times, Alice. Now that I think about it, it actually looks like she's been staying there for quite a while. It's very lived in. That damn cat scene gets me every time. Yeah. How does Jason even know she was there? I'm going to give myself a little backstory so that it kind of makes sense to me. Maybe she was already at the campgrounds earlier that day and kind of exploring the old grounds, and Jason saw her. Still, how the hell did he follow her all the way into town?
Alright, keep your eyes peeled.
Is this Connecticut? I know the new campsite is filmed in Connecticut, but this little town area, is this Connecticut too?
Hey, there's the gas station.
It looks more like West Virginia. Jeff and Sandra. Ooh, there's Ralph! We like Ralph. Now, the actor Bill Randolph, who plays Jeff here, he was also in Dressed to Kill, another one of my favorite horror films.
Yeah, Sandra's here.
Hi, Ted.
And then over...
I told the others. They didn't believe me. You're all doomed.
Yeah, you tell them, Ralph. Not that they're going to believe you this time either. They are freaked out.
Oh my God, they're towing us.
Oh, shit, Ted, I'll call you back.
Asshole, this is
Yes, realistic reaction.
Welcome to God's country.
There's a Ted in every crowd.
Wreck shit.
Oh, it's overcast.
We'll probably all get a brownie badge to wear if we survive.
If we survive.
Didn't I tell you you're going to be a second assistant?
Where'd this sucker come from?
Yeah, that looks like it was dragged there. I would be very cautious about that.
This place is spooky.
That would be me. This place is spooky. I'm going to go explore.
It's Camp Blood. This place is on the same lake as we're going to be.
Camp Blood?
Hey, isn't that
Let's get out of here. We're going to be late.
Even Ted is freaked out. There's Jason. That building structure gives me anxiety. That whole top floor is just being held up by these very thin beams. If one of them breaks, wouldn't the whole thing just...
Ow.
And here's the rest of the cast.
It's great to have you all here at our new counselor training center. You've all worked as counselors at one camp or another. Scott, hi, good to see you here, buddy. You need it.
Ralph, you on your way to warn people some more? He actually looks concerned for her.
Boating, archery, rifle range, all of it.
I love how everyone has their own personality, although they all look like they came from the same Pepsi-Cola commercial.
Hi. I'm late.
Ginny is one of my favorite final girls. She's got sass, she plays by her own rules, and she's smart.
But my car's sick.
Well, you could have called.
Paul, I tried, but your phones aren't even working yet.
Oh,
From the get-go, she comes across as a survivor.
Ginny, I was starting to worry about you.
Bullshit, Paul.
Yep.
Axes, knives, lanterns, saws, they can all be trouble.
I heard that Amy Steele, who plays Ginny here, she actually left acting and became a therapist in real life.
You gotta treat them gentle. Just like kids. Use a little of that child psychology you're majoring in.
I also heard that during the making of this, they wanted her to come back for part 3. And her agent told her no. I hope she fired that agent.
It's more fun using that child psychology on you. You're such a sucker for it.
I mean, seriously, this was a lined paying gig. I can't imagine an agent today telling their client, don't work.
His body was never recovered from the lake after he drowned.
All right, we gotta have campfire ghost stories.
And if you listen to the old
Except this one
timers
was
in town,
true.
they'll tell you he's still out there. Some sort of demented creature.
So if the locals were aware that there was a strange man living in the woods, they didn't associate him with Jason until Alice claimed to have seen him in the water.
The girl who survived that night at Camp Blood, that Friday the 13th, she disappeared 2 months later.
Wait, Alice returned to Crystal Lake 2 months later after the murders? She didn't waste any time.
No one knows what happened to her.
She got. That's what happened to her.
A revenge that he'll continue to seek if anyone ever enters his wilderness again.
That's all you.
Jason's out there.
These two, Jeff and Sandra. Ted, of course.
What do you think?
Second act needs work.
Ooh, she mad at him. That's a nice cabin. Just like in the original, the cast here also seems to have good chemistry together.
What are you going to do with the rest of your life?
Terry's warming up to him.
Hey, I'm striking out all over the place.
What's the dog's name? Muffy? Muffin? She's not a big fan of Jason.
Well, what next? I could get my arm broken by Mark, my brains ponged by our electronical wizard, or bed.
She's using more of that psychology on Paul.
Jeff, I just gotta see that place.
What place?
That camp.
Besides, Paul said it was off limits.
We'll see.
Huh?
Hello?
They wake the natives. I'm not supposed to be fraternizing with the staff.
Yep, you're breaking some rules. I don't think she's mad at it either. Alright, Ralph, you know there's danger in this camp, so why are you lurking around by yourself in the middle of the night?
There's something I think I should tell you.
You pregnant? Aw, and that's the last we're gonna see of Ralph. That's cute.
Jeff, the women are showing you up. What's the matter with you? Hey!
Because there's a lot of poison ivy along here. We don't have to... How far we from camp?
Yeah, just like in the original, I really like the interaction with this cast.
After lunch, we're going to do some more running.
See, Ginny has some instincts. Why would you bring a dog in the middle of the woods like that and not keep an eye on it? Oh, the dog. Oh, that was just rude. Showing the dog and then the weenies.
Muffin?
But other than reasons for food, I don't think Jason would have any issues with dogs. He might actually like dogs. I mean, he was a kid once, right?
Jeff.
What?
You ready?
For what?
Camp Blood. Jeff, I'm serious. I really want to see it.
You know you're going to do what she tells you. It's so nice out there. Now, I know they have other poisonous snakes on the East Coast, but do they also have rattlesnakes? Or is that just a West Coast thing? I remember when I lived in the West Coast, I always had to be really careful about rattlesnakes in the woods.
With Brown, it sits on a piano.
Your face.
Beethoven's last movement.
Ah, that was actually funny. There he is. Cha, 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 ka, ka, ka. No trespassing. Oh, they've reached their destination.
Looks like a dog.
It's too mangled to tell.
You know, I know it's not Muffin, because I've seen this movie before, but it does look like a dog. So, did Jason really kill a dog? Asshole.
Next time I catch anybody over there, I'm gonna have to run them in.
He told us that we were...
I'll handle this, Jeff.
Things have been quiet for 5 years, and that's the way we want to keep it.
So do I, officer.
We'll never do it again, sir.
Thanks, Mr. Holt.
You're not even gonna reprimand them? No punishment?
Ginny,
Yes, Paul.
no seconds on dessert for Jeff and Sandra tonight.
You okay?
Aw, he's checking in on her. I really like this couple. Here we go.
Hey! Hey, you!
You gonna go investigate? Well, the one thing I can say about this officer is he's very committed to his job. All that running. And we really go deeper into the woods in this one. Jason built that? He's got skills. Or maybe it was just an old shed that has been abandoned for quite a while. That's probably it. That's a brave officer. Oh, we don't get to find out what he saw until the end. Well, I mean, I already know, because I've seen this, but...
Anybody wants a last night on the town, now's your chance.
Yeah.
Okay, who else? We only have 2 cars. Oh, and by the way, our wanderers have volunteered to stay behind and watch the camp. Isn't that nice of them?
You know, I'm pretty tired. I think I'll stick around, too.
Of course you are, Scott.
I appreciate that. But I'm in training.
Then I'm staying too.
Everyone's pairing off.
See you later! Bring back my truck in one piece!
Here. I'm going for a walk.
I already miss Ralph lurking about.
Muffin?
Well, they got there pretty quick. Now, I don't know of any woman that would go skinny dipping in the dark in the middle of nowhere by herself. But it's happening here.
Don't wear yourself out. You want to wrestle? Come with me.
Take your pick.
Hey,
They're Ted's. It's okay with him.
It's football.
She's adorable.
Which one do you prefer?
The one with the puck.
Is that the theme to Jaws?
looking for something?
It's no longer funny, Scott.
Help!
I'd have let you hang, you pervert.
Come on, Tara. Give me a break.
I don't know, I think these two would make a good couple also.
Don't go anywhere.
I love that shot. She just throws the towel at Jason, not knowing he's there. Well, Scotty, it's been nice knowing you. Ah, Jason finally uses a machete. But wasn't that the back of the machete, not the actual blade?
Scott, I'm gonna cut you down. But I swear, if you ever do this to me again, I'm gonna kill you.
Terry, I think Jason already cut Scotty down.
I think she likes you.
I think so too.
I triple that emotion.
No, what if there is some kind of boy or beast running around Camp Crystal Lake? I mean, what would he be like today? Some kind of out-of-control psychopath? A fright?
That didn't age well.
He must have seen his mother get killed, and all just because she loved him. Bizarre, isn't it?
Buzzkill.
Jason's a legend, Jimmy. A legend.
You say that now, but you won't be singing that song later. Hey, I thought you two had already gone upstairs. Yeah, these two couple are very believable. They're very natural.
What happened? Did you have to be in a chair?
Motorcycle accident. I don't intend to be in this thing the rest of my life.
There you go.
Is everything else okay?
Oh, I do all right.
She's satisfied with that answer. I wish I knew how to play the harmonica. You know, were these two really a couple in real life? You don't see this very often in acting.
What does the winner get?
What does the winner want?
Now, this actress, Lauren Marie Taylor, she used to be on a soap opera called Loving, and she is going to be appearing in a horror movie called Desert Fiends 2 that's actually being filmed. Well, I don't know if they're still filming. I think they're still filming here locally in Las Vegas, which is where I'm at. So that's kind of cool. Also, one of the producers is Nicole Butler. She was one of the first people I met here locally who's in the film industry. Also, I know one of the assistant cameramen, which is Nick Woods, and he hosts a VHS horror movie night, which is really cool and a lot of fun. I haven't been there for a while, usually because I can't find anybody to go with me, and I just, don't like going to places by myself. That's how I am. What a shot. Uh-oh. It's going to start raining. Yeah. We got the storm going.
Vicky, is that you?
Oh, Mark is going to get it. Oh, I hate this scene. I don't like Mark getting got, but it's such a cool scene.
Vicky?
Now that I think about it, you would think Jason would have a little bit more compassion for someone in a wheelchair, considering what he himself went through as a child, There we go. Wow. That was so cool.
I gotta get some sleep. I'm tired. You guys quitting already?
I can't help but look at everyone's fashions back in the day. This would have been, what, 1981? Or was it filmed in 1980 and released in 1981?
Excuse me, are there any after-hours places around here?
Sure are.
Sure are. Where? We're back to Vicky.
Mark?
Oh, this is where she finds all the bodies, because she's the only one left in the cabin.
Mark, where are you?
For some reason, I thought she was going to be one of the first to get got. No, but she's...
Sandra? Jeff?
It's all coming back to me.
Sandra.
Oh, wow. Oh, poor Vicky. This kill always makes me feel so sad for her, because Jason just takes his time with her and just like torments her with a slow kill. And just like the first one, the head counselor arrives a little too late. Just like Mommy, Jason likes to hide the bodies and do a little decorating.
What the hell are all the lights on for?
Paul, they wouldn't have left the place like this.
So why didn't any of the other camp counselors go back with them?
Yeah, Ginny, what?
Oh.
What is this, a joke?
They wouldn't do anything like this.
Yeah, Ted's still at the bar. He's the only one that would have done that.
Paul, what's going on here?
Nothing.
Something's wrong.
Paul, there's someone in this room.
I love that. It's very rare that you see a character that can sense another presence in the room. Jason doesn't have very good aim in this film. This is Jason in training.
Paul? Paul?
Girl, okay, go. Doom, 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 doom. I love this music. That really is a very nice cabin. Didn't see that one coming. Oh. Wow. I didn't remember his body showing up again. I like that Jason is more like a wild man in this one, because it's more realistic. I know later we kind of go into the Michael Myers mode with very little reaction, more supernatural. This one works for me because it also helps recreate the feel of the original film. There we go. See, that's where I like Jenny. Trying another vehicle. I feel like the only thing you can do at this point is run into the woods, pick a spot, and hide until daybreak. But not in a cabin. I'm talking about bushes. Ah, the mouse. You mean to tell me she's more scared of the mouse than Jason? That the mouse makes her pee? I'm just gonna keep watching. There we go. Chainsaw Ginny. Yeah, there's no help there, girl. Yeah, can't turn back now. You trapped. Wait, who are the bodies lying there? Terry, the police officer?
Done your job well, and Mommy is pleased. That's a good boy. Now come to Mommy.
It really astounds me that they managed to get Pamela Voorhees, Betsy Palmer to come back and do this sequel. She didn't even want to do the first one.
Jason, Mother is talking to you.
You know, I always found that this version of Jason wearing a burlap sack to be really, really creepy. Uh-oh. Yeah, Jason doesn't really have enormous superhuman strength yet in this film. But it's more realistic because of that. Should have decapitated him like his mama. Yep, that was Jason. The legend was real. You know, if I didn't know any better, I would say these two would be a couple forever after all this trauma bonding. Or do I? Iconic shot. See, they must have decided to keep the dog alive at the last minute because that animal that we saw earlier, that looked just like this dog, Muffin.
Paul? Where's Paul?
I don't know where Paul is. I don't think he died. I think he and Muffin survived. In fact, I'm going to believe that he's taking care of Muffin right now. I have a question here. Didn't Pamela's eyes open at the end here, originally? Or is that from part 3? Maybe it was part 3. Alright, that was Friday the 13th, part 2. And as usual, every time I watch it, I enjoy it. And kudos to Steve Miner, because he really did an excellent job in capturing the feel of the original film. But I don't know what else to say about this film that I haven't already expressed during the viewing of it. It was just a nice, kind of cool, relaxing rewatch. The next film that I'm going to be showing is going to be Street Trash, the remake. I think it's a remake. Yeah, it's a remake, right? It's either a remake or a sequel. I have not seen that one, so it's going to be a first-time watch, and I'm really looking forward to it. Because, if you recall, the first reaction video that I did here was the original Street Trash. So I'm looking to see what they do with the new one. And I've been avoiding it painstakingly because I've really been wanting to watch it, but I really wanted to do it as a reaction video. So that's what we'll be doing next time. But in the meantime, if you could do me a solid, if you haven't already, like and subscribe to help support this channel. That would really mean a lot to me. Until then, take care of yourselves, keep watching some cool movies, and we'll see each other again soon.